What's up guys, Jason here, aspiring entrepreneur, and welcome back to my minimalist series where I'm sharing with you everything I'm doing to prepare to be a digital nomad. So in this video, I'm going to be doing something I just completely made up called the Digital Nomad Challenge, where I'm going to take my clothing and see if it'll fit inside my one suitcase. So, this is step one in a long process of becoming, minimalistic, cutting down on all the stuff you just don't really need, right? So there's just so much stuff we don't really need. So in this video, I'm going to show you how I have a complete wardrobe that actually fits inside a travel suitcase. So if I needed to jump and go to a conference tomorrow, or if I had a client across country who said, hey, I want you to come work here for 3 or 6 months, which would be really cool, right? But I'm not there yet. Anyway, I would be ready to go. Hopefully, crossing my fingers. I don't know if this is actually going to fit. So here's a shot of all the stuff that needs to fit inside the suitcase. So I'm going to use my packing skills to see if I can get all of this to fit. And then, of course, I'll go over some of the individual pieces that I think are important to have as a digital nomad and entrepreneur. So there's all the stuff. Let's do it. So, am I going to consider this a success? I would say yes, because if I was traveling, I'd definitely be wearing my cap, and I would probably want at least one sweater out with me. So the sweater and then the cap were the only things that did not fit, but my entire clothing closet fits in this guy right here. So I'm pretty happy that everything, all the clothing, sorry, that is heavy. All the clothing that I would need fits in that tiny little suitcase. So again, the challenge here was just clothing. I know there's some minimalists who can literally fit everything into a bag of that size. I'm just not there yet, but I'm working towards that goal. And so I challenge you to do this challenge for yourself. And I think you'll find as you do it, and of course you can start with a bigger suitcase. I started with a bigger suitcase. I showed you that big suitcase I had in the beginning. At first it was, can I get all my stuff in there? And now I have a smaller suitcase, and I've been able to get all of those things into that smaller suitcase. So again, the challenge was just clothing. Eventually, I'll be able to get shoes and toiletries in there as well, but you got to start somewhere. So I encourage you to try this challenge, and you'll be surprised at how many articles of clothing you have that you just don't really need. And for you females out there, I know you're probably kicking and screaming like, how on earth am I going to fit my hairdryer in there in that tiny little suitcase? It takes up half. That's okay. It's okay. You can have a bigger suitcase. My wife has one that's slightly bigger. She's able to fit all her stuff in there too. It's not that much larger than mine. So male, female, whatever your style, it is doable. So until the next video, take care.